So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Thrilly 23YO production. This is WXW, and we will have the stream up here in just a second. We got a lot of matches to go under today. A lot of title matches and stuff like that. So I'm going to put this up in a few chats. Hey, P1 Ryan, Brandon Martin, how's it going, guys? Be right with you, everybody here. Just sending this link to a few people. So I can get everybody in here that hopefully can watch. I know a lot of you are probably still watching Monday Night Raw. That's okay. I understand that. But just in case you want an alternative for Monday Night Raw, that's why you turn to me, right? And anybody else that you guys happen to watch. Alright, well, I'm glad you guys are doing fantastic. Luckily, the chat's working, so I don't really have to jump on live with you guys right now. So, alright guys, you guys ready for this? This is episode 2, Night of Surprises. We got some championship matches, a couple debuts, a number 1 contenders match, a couple big rivalries happening. We got a lot of stuff going on. So let's get started, shall we? Welcome to WXW. Now, if you're a part of the SWA, I do apologize. I still got to put the SWA logo into the entrance video and also somewhere around the arena. I will get to that as soon as I can. But if you're part of SWA, that is Social Media Wrestling Association, welcome. I'm a part of that, as well as UWS, the United Wrestling Syndicate. And welcome to WXW, West Coast Extreme Wrestling. If you guys are having a great night, glad you're doing fantastic. I'm doing awesome as always. We are live and sold out. Oh, look at this! Not that far from where I live, here in Portland, Oregon. We're inside the Moda Center tonight. Live, sold out. In the hometown of the Portland Trailblazers. And tonight, look at what we got in store for you. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the newest signees, exclusive here to WXW. Hey, Captain Pepsi, how's it going? Ladies and gentlemen, the big Irish bruiser, Liam O'Grady, is here for the first time ever in WXW. And then to kick things off, we have an epic steel cage match. These two collided heads and an epic brawl that was supposed to be just a promo. Michael Blaze calling out Brandon Blaze. And last week, these two met face to face for the first time ever. Well, tonight, they collide to kick us off in a steel cage match here on WXW. Hey, Real Feck, how's it going? Also, we will crown the first ever WXW Women's Champion and an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal as Amber Wilson takes on Azrael Sakamoto, Yessie Mendoza, the 16-year-old sensation Kiana Jade, Chelsea Thorne, one half of Simply Luscious Riley, Cameron Vachon, and Chanel. These 8 women, all from Devolution and Thrill Zone, have been called up to the main roster here on WXW, and for the first time ever, we will crown a brand new WXW Women's Champion. Up next, Dragovich cashing in his opportunity here tonight after winning that 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal last week. And the winner got an opportunity at a championship of his choosing. Well, tonight, Dragovich cashing in on that opportunity to take on the 4-time WXW Intercontinental Champion, Leon Blackgrave. This matchup here is to determine the number 1 contender for the Pacific Northwest Championship. And an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal as AJ Diamond takes on the A-lister Anthony Case, Sean Phoenix, the young upstart Arcade, Caleb Shaw, the big man Ray Sifo, the alien invader Lars Gray, and the return of Cody Jackson. Crystal Frost will be here to address this ongoing situation and her beef with Amanda Blaze. We have a 5-man elimination 5-way Extreme Rules match for the Hardcore Championship as Angelo Owens puts his title on the line against Andrew Cruz, the Caretaker, Brian Black, and Wyatt Sawyer. We will hear from Damian Draven for the first time ever here. And we will see in tag team action a six-man tag between Austin Blake and Johnny Graves taking on the debut of the Epic Elite, Evan, Kenny Carmine, and Kevin Epic. And then in our big time main event, it's Global Champion against Undisputed Champion Logan Grimes taking on the Beast, Bradley King. Guys, this is going to be a stacked card. Let's get things underway here in Portland, Oregon with Liam O'Grady. So this is going to be great, guys. A lot of debuts, a lot of titles on the line, number one contenders matches, steel cage matches, extreme rules. We're going to crown a first ever women's champion. A lot of things are going to happen here tonight exclusively on West Coast Extreme Wrestling. So guys, I am guaranteeing you a great show. So stay tuned. Hit that thumbs up button now if you haven't already. Subscribe, turn on those notification bells, and kick back and relax because WXW is going to kick things off right now. Alright, there he is, the Irish Bruiser, the one and only Liam O'Grady, here on WXW, making his first ever appearance. And man, does this guy look very unhappy. I wonder what this could be about. Let's listen in. Alrighty, listen up. My name is Liam O'Grady. And I'm here to make a statement, and that statement is this. Tonight, I stake claim to the entire WXW roster. And next week, I challenge any of you blokes in the back to come out here and take a shot at the Irish Bruiser. So if you think you have what it takes, step up, because next week, I will be here, and I will gladly lay down a beating like you've never seen before. Because I am Liam O'Grady, and I am Irish and proud. And next week, I'm going to make you bow down to the Irish Ace. Because I am the everlasting Irish King, and there is nobody in WXW who is going to stop me. So no matter who you are, friend or foe, I will find you, and I will kick your ass faster than you can say lickety split. Because next week Liam O'Grady will be here in action, and I will show you what it takes to be a true Irish born megastar. Sorry guys, we're gonna kind of skip through this promo just a little bit. Alright, so Liam O'Grady will make his first ever in-ring debut next week here on WXW. Now the big question is who is going to step up to take on the newly signed Irish-born superstar Liam O'Grady? Well, up next is our first match of the night, and what a match it's going to be in a solid steel cage structure. The one and only Michael Blaze taking on the wicked Brandon Blaze. These two not related at all, but for the first time ever, it's Blaze against Blaze, Michael against Brandon, steel cage to kick things off here only on WXW. And after the heat and the words that were exchanged in the brawl that went underway last episode, I can just imagine what these two are going to do to each other inside that steel cage here on WXW tonight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. In Portland, all I got to tell you is we're going to blow the roof off the Motor Center tonight. So be prepared, because this match is up next. Alright, here we go. Michael Blaze returning to action here in WXW. He had a small stint in WCCW and of course back in XCW West, but tonight, for the first time ever in WXW history, Michael Blaze returning to action to take on a man that he has never faced, a man that he has some social media problems with, and apparently some backstage heat. So for the first time ever, these men will meet inside that ring, but locked inside a solid steel cage. Michael Blaze and Brandon Blaze for the first time ever. Look at the confidence oozing out of Michael Blaze as he looks up at that steel cage hanging high above the ring. Michael is not scared, and not a newcomer to a steel cage match, and either is Brandon, by no means necessary. The last time Brandon Blaze was in a cage, it was alongside his brother Austin as the Wicked Outlaws took on Chris Danger and Angelo Owens and more inside Hell in a Cell. And for Brandon Blaze, we have heard that Brandon saying that he feels so at home, almost like it's his sanctuary of sorts, being locked inside a steel cage. So let's see what happens here as we await the arrival of the Wicked Brandon Blaze.
And his opponent from Mount Everett, Washington, weighing in at 266 pounds, Brandon Blaze.
So the Wicked One himself, Brandon Blaze, here on WXW, ready to go. This man, former member of the Wicked Corporation that was being controlled by Brandon Pickett, of all people. He was the old owner of WCCW and XCW West. As of right now, WXW is under an anonymous owner and anonymous general manager, so we have no idea who it is, and because of that, Brandon Pickett has to now return to in-ring action like you saw on our last episode. He no longer has any ties to power whatsoever, and that also put a hinder on the corporate ministry. They're still somewhat a faction, but obviously going to be doing their own things every now and then as well. As right now, Brandon Blaze has his eyes solely set on his opponent across the ring, Michael. Oh, look at that! Big bicycle kick out of nowhere. Boot to the face, and look at this early on. Brandon Blaze looking to escape. I don't know if that's a coward's way out or not, but Brandon does not want anything to do with Michael. Just wants to get this over early and maybe laugh in Michael's face by saying, hey, I beat you in so many minutes and seconds. What are you going to do about it, man? Michael obviously not going to stand for it here. Knee right to the gut. Pump handle. Oh, pump handle slam there by Michael Blaze. Face first when Brandon. Look at the strength of Brandon Blaze. Oh, nice block there by Michael. Oh, big Hurricane Rana. What a counter for Michael Blaze. Now it's Michael looking to escape here, but quickly Brandon Blaze back up. Knee first, right into the side of the steel cage here. Oh, pulls him down to the leg. Face first. Michael landing hard on the mat. Brandon going to take advantage here. These two do not want to be in this cage with each other. Obviously, they want to beat each other up, and that's a given, but I don't blame these guys for not wanting to be in the cage. Look at this. Sent off the ropes. Michael Blaze. No, Brandon Blaze caught him. Nice monkey flip there by Brandon. And now trying to open up the forehead or the nose perhaps on Michael Blaze. Big rights and lefts there. Now has him up on the shoulders. Michael Blaze able to counter. Lands on his feet. Inverted DDT. Drops Brandon Blaze. Michael thinks Brandon's stunned. Michael's going to head up. We all know the resiliency of both Michael and Brandon Blaze here. These two will give it all they got. You're going to have to do a lot of damage to keep either one of these guys down. Look at... Oh, knee right to the jaw. Michael Blaze kick to the gut. Has the arms looking for A spinning unprettier. I'm not sure what you call that, but definitely a lot of devastation done there to the face. Look at this Brandon Blaze though stirring. Look at this, he suckers Michael in. Oh, and yes, there is pins and submissions on in this match. They do not have to escape the cage. Apparently Michael Blaze did not know that. Brandon Blaze went to take advantage. Michael kicking out at 2. Brandon Blaze up to the top. Here comes Michael though. Michael says, not today, Brandon. I got you where I want you. Michael Blaze trying to keep Brandon back in. Brandon almost had this match in the bag here. Now both men teetering on top of that top rope. Up against the cage here right in front of you. Oh, face first goes Brandon. Brandon's down. Brandon Blaze has been stunned. Bouncing face first off the cage, landing on his back. And look at how quickly Brandon back to his feet. The Wicked One going after Michael here. Michael trying to get out of this cage. Brandon going after the leg, trying to pull him back in. And he does. Michael back in as well now. Brandon trading blows with Michael here. Face first goes Michael off the cage. Oh, nice block. Michael shot to the gut with the elbows. Oh, and Brandon falls hard. Michael Blaze thinks this could be it. His opportunity to climb back up. Oh, look at this. Boots to the face. Brandon Blaze is in trouble. Michael Blaze halfway out of the ring here, trying to get out. Oh, but quickly, Brandon back up. Michael Blaze almost had this match won, but Brandon Blaze coming right after him. Oh, boots to the face. Brandon Blaze is down again. This could be Michael's opportunity here, but look at this. Brandon not going to give up. Keeps fighting. The guts and resiliency and heart of Brandon Blaze. Uh-oh, but Brandon, this could be a foregone conclusion here. This could be it. I believe it is. Brandon trying to get out, but Michael falls to the floor, and your winner here tonight, at least in the first chapter of this rivalry, Michael Blaze knocking off Brandon here in this steel cage matchup. And that's a big win. There you see it. Michael had no idea that pin and submissions were allowed. Brandon Blaze tried to take advantage with the roll-up, and Michael just barely kicking out at 2.5. And then look at this front. Bam! Beautiful sling blade by Brandon Blaze here. And there you see Brandon trying to crawl up. Meanwhile, you see on the outside Michael crawling out.
Here is
Michael
your winner,
Blaze
Michael
wins this
Blaze.
match here on WXW. This is our opening match, guys. Still have more amazing matches to come. But man, what a match between Michael and Brandon here. And I assure you, this rivalry is far from over between these two amazing athletes. Speaking of amazing athletes, ladies and gentlemen, up next, we will see one of these 8 women become the first ever WXW Women's Champion here in an 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal. As we see Cameron Vachon, Chelsea, Yessie Mendoza, Amber Wilson, Azra Sakamoto, Kiana Jade, Riley Luscious, and the beautiful blonde bombshell Chanel taking on one another here only on WXW. So who will walk away with the title? Well, we're going to find out. Women's Championship to be crowned next only on WXW. Stay here and stay tuned. Alright, here we go. 8-woman over the top rope battle royal. Who will become women's champion tonight? History gonna be made in this match next. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we saw her make her debut last week, and that is Amber
Making
Wilson
his way to the ring
with a brand new attire.
from Leeds, England.
Looks like she dyed her hair a little bit too, but I am loving this new look and this positive attitude coming from Amber Wilson, a former United States champion over on Devolution. She got the call up from our anonymous owner and general manager to be a to be a part of the first ever group of women to arrive here on WXW. So tonight, Amber Wilson will be one of the 8 women in this 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal to crown a first ever West Coast Extreme Wrestling Women's Champion. And welcome, guys, if you're just joining. Hey, TJ Walker, how's it going? Welcome to WXW. You guys just missed a great opening match. We saw Brandon Blaze taking on his arch rival Michael Blaze in a solid steel cage match. Michael Blaze walking away with the victory, but I assure you that rivalry is not over. Now, yes, I do know, like I said, they are both called Blaze, but they are no relation to each other. And Brandon, in his eyes, thinks that maybe Michael stole the gimmick of being a Blaze. I don't know what that is. But anyway, the Wicked One, Brandon Blaze, obviously not finished with Michael.
And from New York,
back to the action at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, former Devolution Intercontinental Tag Team and Women's Heavyweight Champion, the beautiful Japanese sensation, Azrael Sakamoto, is here live for the first time ever in WXW. Like I said, we took a lot of talent from Devolution and Thrill Zone, and once they all got the call up from our anonymous GM and owner, these women were ecstatic. The backstage feeling and emotion was pouring out of all these women, knowing that they would be here and become a first ever WXW Women's Champion here tonight. So 8 exclusive women will get the opportunity. Now, obviously, there are still women that could not compete in this match due to some injuries and some other big rivalries that they're in. 1 or 2 of the women that I am speaking about would be Crystal Frost, who we will see later address the fans here, and Amanda Blaze. Those 2 are not competing in this match tonight. Either is Ashley Luscious or Veretta Vendetta or Suki Nabu. So there's quite a few women that could not be here for this match tonight, but for those that are, congratulations, because you're about to make history next. Thank you, TJ. Also, at the kickoff of the show, we saw the debut of Liam O'Grady, the Irish Bruiser, the Irish King, the Irish Ace that he likes to so call himself. Addressed us here, and next week he will make his first ever in-ring debut live on WXW. So guys, make sure you tune in for the next episode. Look at this. The young 20-year-old superstar Yessi Mendoza. Now, Yessi Mendoza,
and
a former
from Sacramento, California,
Thrill Zone World Heavyweight Women's Champion. Actually, a 2-time Thrill Zone Heavyweight Women's Champion. Yessi Mendoza, the youngest ever Thrill Zone champion. at 20 years old. Now, Thrill Zone, like I said, we understand that only lasted about 5 or 6 weeks, but during that 5 or 6 weeks, this woman here skyrocketed to the top after her debut, and like I said, became a 2-time women's champion. Who can say within 6 weeks they have ever been a 2-time women's champion? Well, this lady is the only one that can do that. So tonight she gets a huge opportunity to not only make her mark in history, but to become the first ever WXW women's champion. Alright, so we got 3 out of the 8 women here in this match. Let's see who's next. Oh, this music in my headphones sounds very familiar, guys. It is the 16-year-old sensation, Kiana Jade. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman here went toe-to-toe with her partner, Morgan Elise, as they took on the Iconics, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce, over on Devolution. These women were so close to tag team gold, they could taste it. It was at the tip of their fingers, but unfortunately they could not get it done. But that heart and that determination is going to make them one of the hottest commodities here in WXW, because now both Morgan Elise and Kiana Jade are here only in WXW. So the 16-year-old Kiana Jade getting a huge opportunity here to shock the world for the first time ever tonight. This crowd here inside the Moda Center, rocking and rolling and ready to go as we anticipate the arrival of our 5th competitor here in this match. Oh, wait a minute. Talk about debuts. This woman was signed last week, has never competed in WXW, Thrill Zone, or Devolution ever. She's a brand new talent pulled from our developmental program. Ladies and gentlemen, Chelsea is here in WXW. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember Chelsea's last name, but nonetheless, the beautiful Chelsea is here. And what a golden opportunity for Chelsea here on WXW. If she can become a first-time WXW Women's Champion here tonight, how proud would this young superstar be at only 22 years old, getting an opportunity of a lifetime here. She is ready to rock and roll, and this crowd behind her. You see again this crowd hyped, a little bit of a hair spin there. This girl loves to party, loves to rock and roll and have fun.
From Las Vegas, Nevada.
Up next, representing
Riley
one half of
Luscious.
Simply Luscious. Ladies and gentlemen, a former 2-time Devolution Tag Team Champion, Riley Luscious. Riley and Ashley are signed now here to WXW. So, Devolution's going to have to go through a little bit of a revamp before it returns back here on the channel. But until then, a lot of women about ready to make history here on WXW. And look at this, the blonde beauty, Riley Luscious, and her sister Ashley have been a thorn in the side of many of opponents, not including Jasmine Rain and Aerial Storm over on Devolution, but also the Webb sisters, Amaya and Zenda, and many other of opponents that these two have faced off against. But tonight, Riley Luscious looks for singles gold here on WXW. And you know her sister Ashley's in the back cheering her on, watching the monitors close to see if her sister can make history here tonight.
And From Melbourne, Australia, Cameron Vachon.
All right, Cameron Vachon, former Thrill Zone champion, a former Devolution Intercontinental champion, two-time Intercontinental champion. So Cameron Vachon here, ready to go. Here comes the blonde bombshell, the heartthrob, as she likes to call herself. She is the moonwalking, trash-talking, maybe not a princess, but maybe a queen. I don't know. Whatever she wants to call herself, I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, Chanel is here. Former competitor over on Thrill Zone, now exclusive to WXW. Chanel, ready to do some damage here. Don't let that beautiful blonde hair or that physique or figure fool you. This lady can throw some hard punches and brawl with some of the best. Chanel looking to become women's champion here tonight. All 8 of these women. Alright, here we go. 8 women over the top rope battle royal. Winner becomes the first ever WXW Women's Champion here. Oh, look at this. Chelsea in trouble here with Amber Wilson. Chelsea almost gotten eliminated. Here down the left-hand side of your corner, we got Riley Luscious and Yessie Mendoza going at it. That's right, WXW for life. This is the place to be, only on Thriller 23YO Productions, guys. Oh, and look at that! The Japanese sensation Azriel Sakamoto eliminated just like that. Time to go back to that dojo, Azriel, and brush up on a little bit more of your epic training. Man, that was a fast elimination. We're down to 7 here. Oh, the 16-year-old kid is out. Kiana Jade is out. Well, wait a minute. So is the brand new rookie Chelsea. So Chelsea's down as well. This field is emptying fast here. Talk about some shocking eliminations already. Oh, what a spine buster by Cameron Vachon. Chanel trying to get rid of Riley. And Yessie Mendoza back up. Amber Wilson, hard elbows. Down goes Cameron, courtesy of Amber Wilson here in the black. Amber Wilson, like I said, made her debut last week, addressing all of us in the fans, saying she is so proud and so thankful to be here in WXW, ready to get this crowd behind her and ready to pave her path to glory here. Former United States champion going right after Riley Luscious right now. Now over in the top right-hand corner, Chanel in trouble with Yessie Mendoza here. Uh-oh, Riley's in trouble. And down goes Chanel. Chanel is down. We are down to the final 4. Will it be Cameron Vachon, Yessie Mendoza, Amber Wilson, or Riley Luscious? Yessie and Cameron button heads here. Look at this, the 20-year-old Yessie off the ropes. Bam! Modified version of the Eclipse Stunner by Yessie Mendoza. Cameron Vachon in serious trouble here. Yessie, oh, nice block. Elbows to the side of the head by Cameron Vachon. Hip toss, cartwheel, big knee strike to the face. Nice standing seated senton there by Cameron. Meanwhile, Amber Wilson getting lit up with those knees and kicks here by Riley. Amber makes her eat an elbow. Uh-oh, Yessie could be in trouble here. Cameron Vachon has her by the head. Head scissors. Oh! Hurricane Rana taking out Yessie Mendoza. We are down to 3. Amber Wilson, you better be careful. That is not something or someplace that I would want to be right now, taunting the crowd like that and trying to get these crowd behind you. You need to stay focused. Nice spinning neck breaker from Cameron on Riley Luscious here. You see Yessie Mendoza, she can't believe that she got eliminated already. All these women were doing everything they can to become first ever women's champion. And Cameron Vachon, oh, down goes Amber Wilson. Former Devolution United States champion is eliminated here. We're down to Riley Luscious or Cameron Vachon. These two women, former champions on Devolution. Riley, a two-time tag team champion. Cameron, a two-time women's intercontinental champion. These two have tasted victory and gold before, but this is the first time these two have met one-on-one like this. Right now, Riley, there you see the crowd, obviously not a big fan of Riley, but Riley Luscious is the winner. Look at this, laughing at Cameron here. Riley Luscious just went down in the history books as the first ever WXW Women's Heavyweight Champion here tonight in Portland, Oregon. What a win. So take a look back. Look at that elimination there from Cameron, taking out Yessi Mendoza and then hitting Riley with that spinning neck breaker. And this is how it ended here. Big clothesline takes out Cameron, and your new women's champion, Riley Luscious. There you see the brand new beautiful WXW Women's Championship in the hand of Riley Luscious. Talk about a beautiful championship, and she definitely deserved it here tonight. So Riley Luscious, the first ever women's champ. Congratulations. Alright, speaking of championships, up next, it is the Intercontinental title on the line as four-time Intercontinental Champion Leon Blackgrave defends his title against Dragovich. Now Dragovich winning the 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal last week to earn the opportunity to challenge for a title of his choosing. Well, instead of going after the world or global champion, the smart decision for Dragovich was to start off on the lower mid-card and go after the Intercontinental Champion. So Dragovich cashing in to go head-to-head with the Intercontinental Champion, Leon Blackgrave, and that match is next. Stay tuned for more WXW. Alright, TJ Walker saying, let's go Dragovich. Let's see what happens. Dragovich looking to win his first ever championship here in WXW. A member of the former corporate wicked ministry, or however you want to word that. Dragovich, the Russian sensation, looks to claim his first ever championship here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Intercontinental Championship.
Alright, so here comes Alexander Dragovich. For the first time ever here, getting a golden opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. Can he do it? And also I want to put out a little disclaimer real quick in the video. I do not own the rights to any of the music that you might hear or any of the videos that are owned by WWE or affiliated with WWE. Just want to throw that out there. Alright, something wicked this way comes, and ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Dragovich, ready to go toe-to-toe with Leon Blackgrave. Intercontinental title on the line, and Dragovich said before this match, before the show started here inside the Motor Center, that he is focused, he is ready to go. He took the words and the wisdom of the former owner and GM, Brandon Pickett, whispered in his ear and told Dragovich, listen kid, I took you and the rest of the wicked ministry underneath my wing, and I showed you guys everything that I could think of to show you. You guys know how to strategize, know how to win matches, so tonight, don't do this for me, don't do this for the family, do this for every person that has ever said you couldn't do it. Dragovich, you have what it takes. Show that Russian brute side of you and lay waste to Leon Blackgrave and bring that Intercontinental title home to the Wicked Corporation. So Dragovich obviously very highly motivated and ready to go. Here comes the champ, the 4-time Intercontinental Champion, sporting a brand new Intercontinental title, I might add, Leon Blackgrave. Here you see the brand new WXW Intercontinental Championship that was specifically made by Leon Blackgrave here. So this is the first time that championship is being debuted here on WXW Live. Leon Blackgrave obviously not scared of Dragovich. Look at that. No emotion, no sign of fear or anything on the eyes and face of Leon Blackgrave as he makes his way down to the ringside area, taking a look at his championship, and has to be thinking, could this be it? Could this be the night that he loses that title? But I assure you, Leon Blackgrave is not thinking that, but from the looks of it, who knows? Because we know that the 4-time Intercontinental Champion is not afraid of losing, but will do everything in his power to keep that title around his waist. This man has went up against some of the best, including Cole Adams and more. So guys, this guy definitely could be a next level main event player. But tonight, he has his hands full with the Russian sensation, Dragovich. Alright, let's see who's going to walk away with this one, guys. Here it is, the WXW Intercontinental Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 313 pounds, Drago Vince.
So Dragovich, ready to go here tonight. This is his first ever championship opportunity.
Introducing the champion from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Viking, Leon Blackgrave.
So Leon Blackgrave, 4-time champ. There you see it. Pointing to Dragovich like, come on, man. You want this? Come and get it. These two are going to go at it here for the Intercontinental title. Dragovich cashing in that opportunity. Oh yes, Grimes is in action tonight, man. The non-title champion versus champion main event here tonight. Logan Grimes taking on the Beast, Bradley King. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that. This is our third match of the night for the Intercontinental title. Dragovich and Leon Blackgrave. Yeah, he had a title shot against you. And he ended up changing his mind. Apparently he didn't want to go after the global champion. He felt he didn't earn it, didn't deserve it. He wanted to start off on the mid-card or lower card title, and I said that was fine, so he chose to go after the Intercontinental Championship tonight. And, you know, I'm not gonna argue with the man. He's definitely a scary individual. So Dragovich getting the opportunity here. So at our next pay-per-view, we still don't know what's going to happen with the Undisputed and World Tag Team, or the World titles, but I can assure you that we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's right, it was a WCCW global match. That's right, but now you're in WXW, and the new owner, the new anonymous owner, we have no idea who it is. It's no longer Brandon Pickett. Brandon Pickett is now an in-ring competitor, which we saw last week. He returned to action and took on AJ Diamond in one-on-one action. So, the Wicked Corporation, still a faction, but now known as the Wicked Family. So, I don't know, a lot of things have changed. We have crowned a first ever WXW Women's Champion a little bit ago. Before this match, we saw Riley Luscious becoming the first ever WXW Women's Champion, winning that 8-woman over-the-top rope battle royal. We also saw in our opening match, Michael Blaze taking on Brandon Blaze inside a steel cage. And we also saw the debut of Liam O'Grady, the Irish King, the Irish Ace, and the Irish Bruiser. Whatever you want to call him, Liam O'Grady is here. And next week is issued an open challenge for anybody to take him on. Yeah, I understand you got confused. Yeah, I heard that Dragovich doesn't like Grimes, but, it's okay. Dragovich, you know, eventually those two are going to have to face off. And whether they're friends or whether they're foes, you know, um, you never know what's going to happen. That's right, man. Make sure you rewatch, because you haven't missed a whole lot, but you've definitely missed some amazing matches. We've only had 2 so far. Michael versus Brandon Blaze in a steel cage. We saw to kick off the show, we saw Liam O'Grady. And we also, right now, are seeing Leon Blackgrave take on Dragovich for the Intercontinental title, as well as Riley Luscious becoming the first ever women's champion. So make sure you check that match out. A lot of beautiful women making their way here to WXW, being called up from the former show Thrill Zone, and of course over on Devolution. Dragovich been talking about the new owner. Yeah, like I said, I don't know who the new owner is, but Dragovich earned his opportunity last week. It wasn't handed to him. He had to go toe-to-toe with Caleb Shaw and 8 other amazing athletes in that 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal to even qualify for an opportunity. And he earned it. He got to choose whoever he wanted to go against. And, well, he made a pretty good decision here, so let's see if it pays off. Leon Blackgrave has not defended that title in quite a while, so this is a very unique and great opportunity for Dragovich, in my opinion. Leon Blackgrave in deep trouble here. Look at the strength of Dragovich. Leon Blackgrave up on the shoulders. Ah, that torture rack. Devastating submission here. All the torque being put on the back of Blackgrave. Blackgrave using the elbows here to the side of the head of Dragovich, able to escape. Trying to go for a DDT, but gets caught with those shots to the ribs by Dragovich here. Dragovich, choke slam, backbreaker. Oh man, look at this. Picks him up with ease, deadlifts him. Look at this, the strength of Dragovich is just insane. Oh, face first goes Leon Blackgrave here. Now, using the boot, trying to crush the midsection and abdomen area of Leon Blackgrave. This match is for the Intercontinental Championship. Dragovich has him up. Oh! Modified version of a flatliner there. Face first went Leon. Goes for the cover, too, and a big kick out by Blackgrave here. That could have been the end for Leon Blackgrave. Now Dragovich, head scissors being applied, trying to squeeze the breath and air out of Leon there, but Leon back to his feet, spins him around, big DDT, plants the big Russian. Uh-oh, there's that red mist from Leon Blackgrave, the Vampire Warrior. What's going to happen here? Oh, big splash in the corner. Look at the strength of Leon Blackgrave, head first, bam! Snake eyes, off the ropes, big boot from Leon, followed up by a massive leg drop. Leon Blackgrave on a roll. Uh-oh, this could be it. Dragovich trying to get to his feet. Leon Blackgrave, big spear! Big spear wiping through Dragovich here. This could be it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. You've got to be kidding me. Dragovich able to kick out of that massive spear by Leon Blackgrave here. Again, spins around. Big DDT again. Oh, Blackgrave could look to end things here. Perched up top. And big moonsault into the spike. Right to the ribs. The moon, he likes to call that the nail in the coffin. And that did it. Nail in the coffin ends the match, and still your WXW Intercontinental Champion, the 4-time champ, Leon Blackgrave. We'll take nothing away from Dragovich. That was a great match. I thought Dragovich had it there a couple of times. Here you see, nice show of appreciation and showmanship here. Dragovich Could not get the win, and obviously going to pay respects to the champ. I assure you, that is not the last we're going to see of Dragovich in championship action. Speaking of championship opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, this next match is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Now, this is kind of like the United States North American title, give or take, but one of these 8 men will become the #1 contender to Jace Stone. So, we've got, from your left, we have the Alien Invader, Lars Gray, Caleb Shaw, the fiery Sean Phoenix, AJ Diamond, the A-lister Anthony Andrews, I think? I could be wrong on that. Arcade, the big man, Ray Cephos, and the return of the former WCCW and XCW West World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Jackson. Oh man, this is going to be great. A lot of returns and big debuts here in WXW tonight. Who's going to become #1 contender for Jay Stone? As we are on the road to WXW's next pay-per-view, Era of Violence. Alright guys, here we go. Man, I must have missed a really great Monday Night Raw, and that sucks I can't watch it. Apparently Batista's back. Batista, Roman, Ric Flair, all kinds of stuff happened tonight. I didn't get to see any of it. Darn it. That's alright. I don't get that channel anymore. I had to cut back on my satellite. That's okay. Alright, guys, as we anticipate the arrival of our first competitor here for this 8-man battle royal. Here we go. Former global champion over at XCW West when we still had the global title.
Heights, New York, weighing in
he was the original
214
champion.
pounds.
Actually, no, it was James
AJ
Frost, but he did hold it for like a
Diamond.
day. Wasn't even really a title reign, honestly. And also a former tag team champion and a former world champion, AJ Diamond, looking to get his hands on possibly the Pacific Northwest Championship if he can win this battle royal and move on to Era of Violence. Our next sold-out pay-per-view here for WXW. No matches have yet been determined for that card, but from the way things have been shaping up here in WXW, it's just a matter of time before the anonymous GM and owner announces some huge matchups. So AJ Diamond ready to go. Let's see who's next on the list. Thank you guys all for stopping by again. Thank you, Joe, D1 Ryan, Captain Pepsi, TJ Walker, all you guys for stopping by, and everybody else who showed up. Thank you. Hopefully you guys left a big old like for me. If you didn't, that's okay too. Alright, here comes the A-lister, Anthony Case. So I said Anthony Andrews, but it's Anthony Case. This guy has went toe-to-toe with Brandon Pickett, Chris Danger, and more. So this guy definitely no stranger to being in the main event spotlight. Wants to climb the ladder quickly here in WXW, and can do so if he can become #1 contender here tonight. So Anthony Case looking for a huge opportunity and a big win here tonight inside the Moda Center. These fans here in Portland, some of them are behind Anthony, but I would say about 80% of them booing this guy out of the building right now. This guy is so stuck on himself. The ego of Anthony Case grows bigger by the moment every time he steps foot in this arena or in that ring. Look at this. There's a little bit of that cockiness right now. There you see it, taunting the crowd. This guy, a lot of fans refer to him as the Neon Cran, simply by the way he dresses and the fact that when the lights are down and this match is going, his lights literally illuminate, or excuse me, his boots, I should say, literally illuminate and just talk about bright. And we're going to have to start telling Anthony Case, hey buddy, if you want to compete, you got to turn the light switch off on your shoes. No wonder you've won matches. You blind people. Maybe that's a strategy. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be allowed by our new GM, but apparently he's going to allow it for this match. Anthony Case here live in action. Definitely likes to make a very extravagant entrance, that's for sure. I guess, you know, you can if you call yourself the A-lister. Of course, we all know that another so-called A-lister, The Miz. We all know how that story goes. I don't know. Hopefully Anthony Case isn't trying to model himself after Miz. If anything, he should try to model himself after The Rock a little bit. I don't know. But, or John Cena maybe, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here with Anthony Case. Like I said, he's got a huge opportunity here tonight. Still to come, we have a 6-man tag team match as Blake, Austin, and Johnny Graves, the three brothers, taking on the debut of Kevin Carmine, Kevin and Evan Epic,
And from
the Epic Elite.
Pennsylvania,
So for the first time ever, the Epic Elite will be here in action.
155 pounds.
Here comes another high-flying, fiery
Phillips.
superstar. This is the one and only Sean Phoenix. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Phoenix ready to do battle here in WXW. We saw him in action last week, tag team with his new partner, Adam Phoenix, as part of Phoenix Rising. But tonight, Sean Phoenix getting some solo competition here. Let's see who's up next. Alright, it's the gamer. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Arcade. Former competitor, he used to team with his good buddy Pac-Man over on Thrill Zone. Pac-Man, due to an injury, can no longer compete.
Pounds,
We hope that he can make a return one day, but for right now, Arcade obviously dedicating every match from here on out to his good buddy Pac-Man. So Arcade with a huge opportunity here in singles action. This man can fly around the ring with some high-flying offense. This man definitely ready to go. At only 22 years old, Arcade getting a huge opportunity here inside of WXW tonight. Hey, Bad TNA, how's it going? Welcome to WXW, my friend. You're just in time as we look to crown the first ever, or excuse me, the #1 contender, I should say, for the Pacific Northwest Championship. This is an 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. And here comes
and
Caleb
from Brooklyn,
Shaw.
New York, Weighing
Caleb
in
Shaw,
at
once again,
280 pounds,
trying to get his hands
Caleb
on any type of gold that he
Shaw.
can. This man has come so close on so many occasions here. Yeah, I wish I could have watched Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. I don't get that channel anymore. I had to cut back on my satellite, so I don't get to watch Raw or SmackDown anymore. Until they put them on the network, usually like 3 or 4 weeks later, but that's okay. Facebook and YouTube usually tells me what happens, so it's all good. So I'll find out. I know that Roman's back, I know that Batista was there, and a few other things. I'll watch it when I can. Alright, Caleb Shaw here in WXW. Like I was saying, this guy has had opportunities for the Pacific Northwest title before, and the Global Championship and more. I mean, this guy has come so close. I have a feeling that soon, very soon, this man will be holding some gold in the future of WXW. Just give it time. Because this guy lives by the moniker, it doesn't matter how many times you got knocked down, it's how many times you get back up. And Caleb Shaw keeps getting back up and will not stop at anything to become a champion. Alright, here comes our next competitor here. Another humongous, amazing athlete. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the size of Ray Cephos. This guy stands almost 7 feet tall, over 300 pounds. A monster, a mountain,
And from New York,
so to speak.
weighing in
This
at
man
527
throw zone,
pounds,
did some damage in the
Ray
short time that he was
Sawyer.
there. But Ray Cephos here, getting a huge opportunity for the first time ever on WXW. Look at the size of this man's arms. The height on Ray Cephos is just scary, almost reminiscent of the Big Show. Ray Cephos ready to do some damage. This crowd in awe of the sheer strength that this man possesses. I mean, look at this. This man gonna tower over everybody, I think, in this match. I don't know who will be able to go toe-to-toe with Ray. Maybe Caleb, but I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be the odds-on favorite to win this Battle Royal.
And from Roswell, New Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Lars Gray.
Alright, the alien sensation, or excuse me, he likes to call himself the alien invader, I should say. The alien invader, Lars Gray, former Thrill Zone Cruiserweight champion, with a huge opportunity here tonight to become #1 contender for that Pacific Northwest champion. Definitely would be an underdog, so to speak, in this match. One of the smallest competitors here in this Battle Royal. But don't let that small stature fool you. This man has one of the biggest hearts in wrestling. Obviously, no stranger, of course, is Lars Gray or Sean Phoenix to each other. Both men have competed in the past against each other for the Cruiserweight title over on Thrill Zone. And it's sad to know that Thrill Zone is no more, but we are happy and proud to have such great talents come from Thrill Zone. including the women who we saw earlier. I believe this is our last competitor. It is, ladies and gentlemen, it is the in-ring return of the former World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Jackson. So take a look at the new improved Cody Jackson. This man ready to go here in WXW.
From Eugene, Oregon, weighing in at 257 pounds, Cody Jackson.
He calls himself the Forgotten Son, and I assure you though, this crowd obviously has not forgotten the name Cody Jackson, the man who was signed to a 10-year contract here and then decided, hey, I'm gonna win the belt, which he did in an astonishing fashion, becoming one of the hottest commodities in wrestling. Still contracted here, by the way. Went over to XCW Canada and won championships over there, but he took our title with him. We were finally able to get it back, and then somehow he turned his back on XCW for a while, came home to WCCW, and had been competing ever since. But we're glad that he has decided to stay here in WXW and maybe do a few of the smaller shows when he can, that including XCW, or whatever they might call it nowadays. Right now, Cody Jackson in trouble with Lars Gray. Look at the size of Ray Cephos here, going right after Sean Phoenix, and Sean Phoenix hanging in there. Caleb Shaw, of course, going after the young 22-year-old Arcade, and then AJ Diamond and Anthony Case going at it. A lot of great talents and names here in this ring. Former champions going at it here. So we got a lot of hostility and a lot of egos in this match. Big name players for sure. I told you there you see it, Anthony Case. We told him to switch off his shoes, but apparently Anthony Case didn't get the memo. Lighten up those shoes. Talk about bright. Maybe we'll have to suspend him after tonight's match. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Ray Cephos down on the outside. In trouble here. And Cody Jackson just eliminated the big man. The biggest man in this match. Ray Cephos has now been eliminated. We're down to 7. But only one man will become Pacific Northwest #1 contender. Look at this. Ray Cephos not happy. Hey, DJ Doyle, how's it going? Thank you for watching. I just want to let you know that unfortunately Ryan and Seth are not here. They're still recovering from the pay-per-view Fall Brawl where they won the championships. So the anonymous GM has given them a couple of weeks off. They will be in action though next week, defending their tag team titles here live. So make sure you guys tune in for the return of Ryan and Seth Rex. Right now, one of these 7 men looking to become #1 contender here. Uh-oh, Cody Jackson in trouble. Oh, but Sean Phoenix couldn't hold him up. AJ Diamond stuck in the corner here with Caleb Shaw. Cody Jackson working on Arcade. Glad to see you come back though, DJ. I've been missing you on the streams. I know you've been busy with stuff. Oh, nice maneuver there from Lars Gray. Lars Gray trying to eliminate Sean Phoenix here. Okay, not a problem, DJ. No, man, I totally understand it. And like I said, I don't want you to think I forgot about Ryan and Seth. I haven't. Because they're our champs. It's just, I decided to give them a couple weeks off. I mean, they went through one heck of a battle back at Fall Brawl over when we had WCCW. So, that would be a great idea to give them a couple weeks off, you know, to make it look more realistic. Because even their challengers haven't been in action, that being Troy Barnes and Randy Rhodes of Southern Comfort. Both teams put on quite a show, and let some of their wounds heal and some of their injuries heal up for a little bit. Right now, we got Sean Phoenix left. The fiery. Oh, there goes Lars Gray. Before I can even talk about him, the Alien Invader gets eliminated by the A-lister Anthony Case. Look at that, Anthony Case dumping Lars Gray over the top rope. We're down to 6. We got AJ Diamond in the corner. Here comes Arcade. And you've got Caleb Shaw going against Cody Jackson. And Sean Phoenix just got eliminated by Anthony Case. That is 2 eliminations for Case. Oh, and Caleb Shaw gets suckered in by Anthony Case. No, I understand, man. And you know, yeah, I got to go through and let you guys know who I kept and who I didn't. I haven't had a chance to do that, but I did keep a lot of the top names from WCCW. All I did is take the ones I weren't really using or haven't debuted, got rid of them and replaced them with Thrill Zone and Devolution members. So I now have women on the show too. Devolution obviously will continue. I just have to revamp a few things, a few characters and whatever, and I'll be hopefully having some more Devolution tomorrow. Will make its return, and wow, Cody Jackson eliminated. Was not expecting Cody to be eliminated already. So we're down to AJ Diamond with the man bun, the blonde-haired Anthony A-list Case, and the 22-year-old gamer Arcade. One of these 3 men will become #1 contender to Jace Stone and the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Riley Rex, yes, is still under contract over in Devolution, yes. She is still under contract. And AJ Diamond eliminating Anthony Case. That's a huge elimination, because Anthony Case took out 3 men in this match. So now we are down to a former world champion and a former Thrill Zone rookie. It's AJ Diamond and Arcade. Can the #1 gamer take off the Diamond in the rough? Look at that big swinging neck breaker from Diamond. AJ Diamond kick to the gut. Sunset flip power bomb. Arcade in serious trouble here. But yes, I definitely still have Riley. I will, I just needed to go into Devolution, the profile later, and look at a few things. I gotta definitely change a few things. Big, humongous elbow drop from the top there by Arcade. AJ Diamond, though, fighting back. These are the last 2 men left in this 8-man over-the-top rope battle royal. AJ Diamond to the top. Oh, nobody home for Diamond. Oh, but Diamond double underhook. Oh, neck first went Arcade into the mat. And for those who are wondering why I have the symbol of UWS, that is because WXW is a part of the United Wrestling Syndicate. So former XCW members and stuff are part of that. And there goes Arcade. So there is your winner, AJ Diamond. Gets a huge win here. Well, we might see that soon. Definitely, I remember that rivalry from last year. So we'll see what happens, because now AJ Diamond has to go toe-to-toe with Jay Stone for the Pacific Northwest Championship at our next pay-per-view, Era of Violence. What a matchup that's going to be.
Here
So we
is your
could
winner,
potentially see that.
AJ Diamond.
So AJ Diamond earning a huge win here tonight. Still more action to come here on WXW, guys. Stay tuned. Our next match is coming up right after this. Well, apparently, before we have our next match, we're going to hear from the girlfriend of Michael Blaze, who we saw earlier in action, taking on Brandon Blaze inside a steel cage to open us up tonight. We're going to hear from Crystal Frost. So, Crystal Frost made her return last week. Actually, should I say made her debut, but return to the channel, I should say. Made her debut from Devolution up here on WXW, taking on the only 7-time women's champion Amanda Blaze. What a matchup that was, as Crystal Frost knocking off Amanda. But tonight, Crystal Frost is here to address the ongoing situation with not only Amanda Blaze, but to address the crowd and give her thoughts on why she thinks she should be the next competitor to hold gold. As we all know, earlier tonight, the first ever WXW Women's Champion was crowned in Riley Luscious. So, obviously, Crystal going to have her eyes set on Riley, and Riley's going to have a big target on her back now, being the first ever WXW Women's Champion. But let's go down to the ring with Crystal Frost next on WXW. Alright, fans, listen up, because I'm going to make this short and sweet. I, Crystal Frost, came out here tonight because, well, I saw what happened earlier, and, you know, I'm not going to be a complete you-know-what, but I will say congratulations to the first ever WXW Women's Champion, Riley Luscious. Now, don't forget, Riley, I have my eyes set on you, but for the time being, I have to focus on my first target here. And that is a woman that I went toe-to-toe with last week in one-on-one action. Your former 7-time women's champion, Amanda Blaze. So Amanda, you red-haired, soulless witch, I know you're back there watching. So why don't you do us all a favor? Come on out here so I can say what I have to say to you to your face. Well, unless you're a coward, and if that's the case, then I guess I will have to come back there to you. Either way, it's your choice, Amanda. Either you can come out here, or I come back there. That simple. I'm waiting. Oh, there she comes, ladies and gentlemen, the wife of Brandon Blaze, the only 7-time women's champion, Amanda Blaze. There you see Crystal anticipating the arrival. And there she is, the red-haired beauty, Amanda Blaze. Oh, things are going to get exciting. We saw these two square off in singles competition last week. And tonight, Crystal calling out Amanda. What is going to happen here? Alright, fans, let's tune in. Amanda, take it away. Hello, Crystal. I see you wanted to challenge me, and you wanted me out here for some apparent reason. Well, I'm here, and of course, you're here. The spotlight's always on me anyway, but for once, I'm going to let you have your little moment. Go ahead and say what you got to say, because I'm all ears, baby. Well, first off, Amanda, don't ever call me baby. The only person who ever gets to call me that is my boyfriend, Michael Blaze. You can keep all that mushy crap between you and your husband, Brandon. But, on to me and you. You see, you claim to be the best because you're a 7-time women's champion. Good for you. But I want you so bad at era violence. Oh, is that so? So, you want a rematch from last week, yes? Well, okay, let's do it. Well, duh, of course that's what I want. Why else would I call you out here? Except for to do this, and that is simply humiliate you. I mean, okay, yeah, I'll give you credit. You're a 7-time champ, but look at you. You goofy red hair. You're like an Eva Marie look-alike. And then, look at your attire. What are you, the third Bella twin? I mean, who are you? Oh, how very funny. You have to stoop to high school level tactics. You can't even come up with anything original. You can't come up with anything, to talk back at me about. I mean, come on, Crystal. I know you. You can do better than that. So come on. Give me one more try. What do you got, Crystal? What do I got? I'll tell you what I got. Listen here, Amanda. At Era of Violence, it's going to be me and you, one-on-one. Nobody at ringside. Nobody to tell us what to do. No rules. Just simply me and you. Because I'm issuing an open challenge to you for a no-holds-barred match. No-holds-barred. I like the sound of that. But let me tell you something. You better beware, because I'm going to take that bandana off your face, slap you, choke you out with it. Heck, I might even just shove it down your throat to make all these fans happy. Because unlike you and your boyfriend, a lot of us are sick and tired of seeing you, Crystal. Yeah, I don't care what you gotta say anyway. Oh! What a slap by Crystal Frost, and Amanda's had enough. Here we go. Irish whip now. Things breaking down between Frost and Blaze here. Ooh! Takes her out at the knee. And poor Amanda Blaze is in trouble here. Crystal Frost doing some big damage. I wish they would fix that when they stop going in and out like that. Alright. Big knee to the gut. Looking for a pump handle. Oh! Big maneuver there from Crystal Frost. Planting Amanda Blaze. Amanda, though, going after the legs. Big kick to the back. Look at Amanda tying up Crystal. Crystal Frost in serious trouble here. Amanda Blaze locking in that submission maneuver. Remember, this is not a matchup. These two simply do not like each other. Talk about a brawl breaking down here on WXW. I cannot wait for Era of Violence. These two will meet in a no-holds-barred, no disqualification, no count-out matchup. Simple rules, pretty. There is none. These two will battle it out head-to-head to see who is the better woman and better competitor here in WXW. Look at a big clothesline from Crystal Frost. Referee's now going to step in. Security trying to hold back Crystal Frost. But Crystal just wants to sink her teeth and claws into Amanda Blaze. I cannot wait for those two to meet at Era of Violence. And speaking of violent, ladies and gentlemen, up next, the Hardcore Championship on the line in a fatal 5-way Extreme Rules elimination match as your champion, Angelo Owens, there on your far right, goes toe-to-toe with, from your left, Wyatt Sawyer, Brandon Black. I think it's Brandon Black. I could be wrong on that, sorry. Andrew Cruz and Caretaker. So these four men looking for an opportunity against Angelo Owens for the WXW Hardcore Championship. And that match is up next. Championship on the line, only on WXW. Alright, who do you guys think is going to walk away with the title tonight? Hardcore Championship on the line in this one. And still to come in our main event, ladies and gentlemen, we have, in a non-title matchup for the first time ever, Global Champion Logan Grimes taking on undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, the Beast, Bradley King, in one-on-one action. And also still to come, we have a 6-man tag team match as Johnny, Austin, Johnny Austin and oh man, I can't remember the other Graves. Sorry guys. Anyway, the Graves brothers are gonna go toe to toe with the debuting Epic Elite. Evan Epic, Kevin Epic, and Kevin Carmine are here. Former Thrill Zone competitors and one of the biggest factions in Thrill Zone history make their in-ring debut here in WXW. So can the Graves brothers knock off the Epic Elite here and spoil the debut of the Epic Elite? Right now it's hardcore action as we head to the ring for our hardcore championship match.
Introducing the challenger.
All right, here comes the big mountain man, the backwoods country bruiser,
85 pounds, Andrew
the one and only Andrew Cruz, riding in on his expensive four-wheeler. So Andrew Cruz ready to capture some gold here. This man has had some opportunities stolen from him in the past, courtesy of Caleb Shaw. But now that this man is back in action, Andrew Cruz has his eyes set on one goal, and that is tonight becoming the new hardcore champion. Alright, here comes our next competitor here for this hardcore title match. It is the Caretaker. So the Caretaker, a former Thrill Zone competitor, now signed exclusively here to WXW.
First, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 241 pounds, Car Tucker.
Also, I'm going to throw this out there to anybody that's watching. If you're watching and, you know, I really don't want to do this, but I have to. I'm getting really tired of this. Whoever comes onto my show and watches live but thinks it's funny and has the audacity to leave me a dislike, do me a huge favor, please, and just don't watch my stream. If that's the way it's going to be and you're just going to come on here and troll me and always leave a dislike, do me a kind favor, don't watch, don't subscribe, just ignore me, please. I don't know what I've done to make you mad or whoever you might be, but please don't come on here and leave me a dislike anymore.
The challenger from
That's
Chicago, Illinois, weighing in
now,
at
for those that are watching and do love to watch, thank you.
Brian
But here comes
Black.
Brian Black. I'm sorry I call him Brandon Black. That's because last year he did have a partner named Brandon Black. But tonight, it's just Brian Black. So this is the first time a lot of you have seen Brian Black here in action in WXW. He used to be on WCCW and XCW West. But he has returned here for hardcore action. Alright, here comes your hardcore champion, guys. tonight, your hardcore champion, Anthony Omega. Anthony Omega, of course, won that title back at WCCW's Fall Brawl, knocking off Chris Carnage and other competitors. So finally, Chris Carnage, he was the longest reigning hardcore champion, and then bam, here comes Anthony Omega to steal it all away. And so now Anthony Omega, the brand new hardcore champion, for the first time ever defends against these other competitors here tonight.
And introducing the champion from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the hardcore champion, the Reaper, Angelo Owens.
Alright, here comes our last competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, Wyatt Sawyer. So Wyatt Sawyer getting a huge opportunity here tonight to capture his hardcore championship. The first championship opportunity here for Wyatt Sawyer in WXW. Well, I hope so. That's all I'm going to say, my friend. 'Cause I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like me, so I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know if it's because I don't use their characters or what it is, but you know, I can't please everybody. Apparently I can't please everybody when they have to leave me a dislike, so yeah, I don't know. But oh well. All I know is whoever it is that keeps coming on here and doing that, I wish they'd stop, but because I don't know who it is. I really don't. But I mean, I have an idea of who I think it could be, but I'm not going to say names. But if you think it's you, then well, I'm sorry, but oh, I don't think it's you. Anyway, all right, back to the action. Wyatt Sawyer. This man has been on quite a roll over in XCW, and of course over on his home show, Rebellion. So Rebellion Wrestling. But we are glad to have Wyatt Sawyer here. He is a part of the former Wicked Corporation, now known as the Wicked Family. A mafia-like mentality is the Wicked Family. We saw his good buddy and faction member Dragovich in action earlier, taking on Leon Blackgrave. Dragovich, unfortunately, was not able to pick up the Intercontinental Championship. So tonight, Leon Blackgrave is going to be hoping to capture his first ever hardcore championship here tonight. Alright, hardcore championship on the line. we go. We got Andrew Cruz, Brian Black, Angela Owens, Wyatt Sawyer, and the Caretaker. Elimination rules apply in this match. Last man remaining is your hardcore champion. Well, thank you, David. I appreciate it, buddy. I've been trying to leave you likes on your videos, too. I haven't been able to catch it live, but I do try to watch when I can, because I do get your notifications. Wyatt Sawyer in trouble here with the Caretaker. On the outside, we got Angela Owens and Brian Black, and then you've got the big man, Andrew Cruz. Look at that spine buster from Andrew Cruz. No disqualification, no countout in this match. Extreme rules apply in this fatal 5-way elimination matchup for the hardcore title. Andrew Cruz in control right now of Caretaker in the ring. Setting up Caretaker on the top turnbuckle. No, trio woe position for the Caretaker. Caretaker's all hung up here. Andrew Cruz gets tossed out to the outside, courtesy of Wyatt Sawyer. And Angela Owens now with a sledgehammer goes right to the back of Wyatt Sawyer. Caretaker and Cruz battling it out. Meanwhile, Wyatt Sawyer tossed back in. Angela Owens with that sledgehammer going right after Wyatt Sawyer here. A hardcore champ living up to the name of champion here, using that sledgehammer as a weapon. Oh, cactus clothesline by Angela Owens wipes out Brian Black. We still have 2 more matches to go tonight. We have a 6-man tag team match, and then our main event is champion against champion, the Beast, taking on Logan Grimes. Wyatt Sawyer trying to eliminate the champ early here. Falls count anywhere in this matchup. Look at this again. Brian Black trying to eliminate Angela Owens. The champ in trouble here with Sawyer and Black. Meanwhile, Andrew Cruz going right after the ball-headed Caretaker. Oh, face first goes Caretaker off the side of that steel post. The LED board. Andrew Cruz trying to eliminate Caretaker. Caretaker kicking out. This match is for the WXW Hardcore Championship here. Live, sold out in Portland, Oregon, here inside the Moda Center. This is our 5th match of the night. We still have 2 amazing matches to come, as we anticipate the arrival of the 3-man group known as the Epic Elite. Let's follow a slam by Brian Black to Wyatt Sawyer here. Look at this. Andrew Cruz has Caretaker up. Caretaker in trouble. Oh, but Caretaker able to avoid the damage done by the big man, Andrew Cruz, though. Just clothesline the Caretaker right in to the apron of the ring in the LED board, and then bounces it face first off the pole. Caretaker in big trouble here. Meanwhile, Sawyer and Owens going after Brian Black. Backbreaker there by Wyatt Sawyer. Big Uranagi there from Andrew Cruz on Caretaker. Back in the ring, we got Brian Black. Angela Owens, DDT, and Wyatt Sawyer, though. Nice duck to the clothesline. Big clothesline by Brian Black. Cruz still going toe-to-toe with Caretaker. Tosses Caretaker back in. Angela Owens sent out to the outside. Here comes Brian Black after the champ, followed by Wyatt Sawyer as well. Now Brian Black just laying in those big right hooks right into Angela Owens here. Caretaker in trouble. Oh, he gets hot-shotted off the top rope by Andrew Cruz. 1. No, kick out by the Caretaker here. We've had a lot of amazing matches. We've had an Intercontinental title on the line. We crowned a brand new first ever women's champion here for WXW. And now we have the Hardcore Championship on the line. And then later tonight we got champion against champion. So a lot of big names and big things happening here tonight. on episode 2 of WXW, formerly known as WCCW and XCWF. Alright, Caretaker. Oh, big stinger splash by the Caretaker. Look at the straight of Caretaker. Face first goes Andrew Cruz off the ropes. Big boot. Again off the ropes. Big clothesline from Caretaker. Throat first. Went the leg drop across the throat of Andrew Cruz. Andrew Cruz with a big headbutt there, able to block the Caretaker. Meanwhile, Wyatt Sawyer and Brian Black. Ooh, twist of fate there by Angelo Owens. Andrew Cruz lighting up the head of the Caretaker here in the corner. Holy cow. Like I said, thank you guys for stopping by. We still have more action to come. Look at this big swing in the ring. Going around and around and around. Look at the strength of Andrew Cruz. Talk about brute power. Now it goes to the cover. This could be it. Caretaker could be out. 2, 3, and that is it. Caretaker is gone. Andrew Cruz eliminating the Caretaker. We are down to the 4 men here. Cruz, Owens, Sawyer, and Brian Black remain in this Hardcore Championship match. Remember, falls count anywhere. Extreme rules in this one. Only way to win is by pinfall or submission anywhere in the arena here. Angelo Owens trying to eliminate Brian Black here too. Oh, and a big kick out from Brian Black. Wyatt Sawyer trying to eliminate Andrew Cruz here. Meanwhile, Angelo Owens looking for some more weapons here, and he does. He's got that big bat. Angelo Owens, now Brian Black with the bat. Ooh, but Angelo Owens saw it coming. Nice spinning kick by Owens. Brian Black fire back with rights and lefts here to the champ. Champion in trouble. Down goes Angelo Owens. Alright, Caretaker now going to make his way back to the backstage area. He's been eliminated. Now Wyatt Sawyer bringing in a solid steel ladder. Remember, anything goes. Weapons are allowed in this match. Wyatt Sawyer with the ladder. Oh, but he gets caught there. Andrew Cruz now with the ladder. Bounces it off the head of Wyatt Sawyer. Wyatt Sawyer in trouble with Andrew Cruz and that steel ladder in the ring. Meanwhile, on the outside, we got Angelo Owens and Brian Black going at it. Andrew Cruz doing some big damage here to Wyatt. Wyatt with the ladder. Bounces off the face of Cruz. Wyatt Sawyer going to do some own damage. Oh, lighting it up. Head first off the ladder. Andrew Cruz has been busted open by Wyatt Sawyer in that solid steel ladder here. What has Wyatt got in mind here? Wyatt going after the wooden table here. The wooden table coming into play here in this Hardcore Championship match. Wyatt Sawyer, big maneuver there from Wyatt. And poor Andrew Cruz, the big mountain of a man, been busted open. Look at this, Wyatt Sawyer picks him up. Black Mass! Black Mass kick there by Wyatt Sawyer, wiping out Andrew Cruz. Wyatt Sawyer going to put him back in the ring, and there goes Angelo Owens, tossed back in by Brian Black. Wyatt Sawyer has Cruz up. Cruz, Impaler DDT from Andrew Cruz, plants Wyatt Sawyer. Meanwhile, Brian Black, look at these big forearms right to the face of Angelo Owens here. And Andrew Cruz just knocked down the referee. And then with a rolling combination, yeah, very smart, Cruz. Go for a pin when the referee's down, you big luggets. Darn it. Alright, well, the referee is down. This is a perfect opportunity for the champ, Angelo Owens, and of course, Wyatt Sawyer to get back to their feet. Angelo back up, trying to go after both Brian Black and Andrew Cruz. Owens with a twist of fate, face first off the ladder. Big clothesline sends Cruz down in the corner. Angelo Owens double stomp to the chest. Referee stirring back to his feet now. Angelo Owens goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out by Brian Black. Oh, Wyatt Sawyer looking for that big bicycle kick on Angelo Owens. Owens is down. Cruz is down. Brian Black looking for a neck breaker on Wyatt Sawyer. This all for the Hardcore Championship Fatal 5-Way Elimination match. Caretaker has been eliminated already. And Wyatt Sawyer, big boot. Talk about out of nowhere. Just about took the head right off of Brian Black, too. No, Brian Black kicking out at 2 3/4. Talk about a boot, though. Wyatt Sawyer, my goodness. Oh, but wait a minute, what are we going to see here? Andrew Cruz going up to the top. There's that table up on the outside. Luckily, it's not set up, but it still can do some damage here. And it does. Back first onto the table. Crashes Wyatt Sawyer. Holy cow. Now, Andrew Cruz goes for the cover here. Not sure what the ref was doing with the ladder. That was different. This could be it for Wyatt, too. And Wyatt Sawyer has been eliminated here. Not a good night for the Wicked family. First Dragovich, and now Wyatt Sawyer. I am not sure what to think of this. I assure you, very soon, those two men will be seeing some gold around their waist. So hopefully, if you're a fan of Dragovich or Wyatt Sawyer, don't get discouraged. They will have their opportunity soon. Their time is coming. As we're down to the final three, Andrew Cruz bouncing Angelo Owens off the solid steel steps. Brian Black going to take advantage, trying to eliminate the champ here. If that happens, we're guaranteed to have a new hardcore champion. But Angelo Owens able to kick out at 2. Oh, what a slap from Brian Black. The champ tossed back into the ring. The mountain of a man, Andrew Cruz, going right after the big dog, Brian Black. Both men busted open. Angelo Owens, though, kip up by Angelo. Champ right now is going to let Andrew Cruz have his way with Brian Black. Look at the strength of Cruz. Oh! And then off the ropes, looking for the big splash to the back. Oh, went for a rolling kick maneuver there. What in the world is going on with Andrew Cruz? And no, guys, I am not playing any of these characters, so I don't know what's up with poor Andrew. Apparently the blood's in his eyes or something. I don't know. Again, misses that. Angelo Owens gets knocked outside with the ladder. Big spear by Brian Black here. Now look at this. Rear chin lock being applied on Andrew Cruz. Brian Black has this sunk in deep. But look at this. Wisely, Cruz using his strength to his advantage. Able to power out. Nice block from Brian Black. Stunner! Stunner out of nowhere! This could be it. 1, 2. No, Andrew Cruz kicks out at 2. I thought that was it. I thought the mountain of a man, Andrew Cruz, was eliminated here. Somehow able to get the shoulder up. Now Angelo Owens has his eyes set. Brian Black in trouble. Brian Black hangs onto the top rope. Eats a forearm. Angelo Owens up to the top. The champ looking to fly. And big missile drop kick from the top rope. Angelo Owens went for a cover, obviously. Brian Black able to power out. Catches the leg. Big clothesline by Black. Backstabber. Backstabber out of nowhere by Angelo Owens here. Angelo Owens has control. Face first off the side of that LED board there for Brian Black. Both Brian Black and Andrew Cruz have been busted wide open. The champ luckily has not yet. The champ doing everything he can to retain his hardcore title. Big kick to the gut. Nice super kick from Owens. Eats a forearm though by Cruz. These three men are what remains of this fatal 5-way elimination match. Both the Caretaker and Wyatt Sawyer have been taken out of this matchup. Brian Black tossed back in. Here comes Angelo Owens again. Andrew Cruz is down. Angelo Owens goes for the cover. Brian Black kicks out before the referee could even start a 3 count. Angelo Owens in trouble. No. Nice power. Able to push away is Brian Black. Big spear, no. Big DDT from Angelo Owens, but here comes Andrew Cruz back in. Raking the eyes by Owens. Kick to the gut. Bam! Another twist of fate out of nowhere. Andrew Cruz, though, fires back with a nice takedown, and both Cruz and Black are out. Or excuse me, Brian Black and Angelo Owens, I should say, are out on the outside. Meanwhile, here comes Cruz over the top rope. Big spine buster from Cruz. Talk about power. That's a lot of power behind that spine buster there. Look at this. Angelo Owens in trouble here. The torture rack into a Death Valley driver-like maneuver. Kick to the gut. Big DDT, and now the champ has been busted wide open. All three men now give blood pouring down their face. But all three men obviously are going to do everything they can to become a champion here. For Owens, it is all about retainment. Keeping a hold of his hardcore championship, which he's had for a little over 3 weeks now, since Fall Brawl. Talk about running into a Mack truck. Nowhere to go for poor Angelo Owens there. He ran right into Andrew Cruz. Andrew trying to smash through the competition here. Look at the strength. Double underhook. Bam! Base buster there by Cruz. Andrew Cruz into the corner goes Brian Black. Look at the fist of Andrew Cruz covered in the blood of Brian Black here. Brian Black set up in the tree of woe position. Angelo Owens still down on the outside. This is what remains. These final 3 competitors here in this hardcore elimination match. We started with 5. Now Andrew Cruz, right to the arm. Referee's going to count it here. 2, and a kick out by Brian Black. We still have 2 amazing matches to come. Logan Grimes against the Beast Bradley King in our main event, as well as the Graves trio taking on the trio of Evan Epic, Kevin Epic, and Kevin Carmine, known as the Epic Elite. That is up next. So a 6-man tag team match next here in WXW. Look at this, Brian Black trying to make the champ Angelo Owens tap out here. Like I said, if that happens, we are guaranteed a new hardcore champion here for WXW. Angelo Owens to the top rope. Brian Black. Oh! Talk about putting everything on the line. That's a suicide-like dive there from Angelo Owens, the champ. Andrew Cruz trying to get back to his feet. Meanwhile, Angelo Owens working on the head and neck of Brian Black. We've seen ladders, we've seen tables, we've seen sledgehammers, and even some black bats in this match. What is next for this hardcore championship battle here in WXW? Angelo Owens, ooh, nice inverted DDT from Angelo. A big uppercut from Cruz. Oh, the big man left his feet. Hurricane Rana by Andrew Cruz. Not very often do you see the big man leave his feet like that, but when he does, you better be careful. Look at this giant Uranagi slam. This definitely has to be it. Brian Black has to be out. And no, he kicks out. Somehow, Brian Black staying in it here as he eats these vicious elbows to the heart by Andrew Cruz. Angelo Owens going right after Andrew Cruz again. Andrew Cruz, big clothesline to the champ. I'm surprised that these 3 men are still going like this. Angelo Owens showing a lot of heart and determination in staying the champ here. Looking for a twist of fate out of nowhere. Angelo Owens. Instead of going for the cover, though, he gets caught. Maybe taking a little too much time, and he's going to pay for a big knee to the jaw there by Andrew Cruz. Came crashing down on Angelo Owens. Uh-oh. Cruz has him up. Oh, my goodness. Powerbomb into the pin. 2, 3, and that is it. We are now guaranteed to have a new hardcore champion here. Will it be Brian Black or the big man, Andrew Cruz? One man will become the new hardcore champion. Right in the back there by Brian Black. Both men bloodied and bruised. Look at these knees right to the back of the spine. Inverted DDT again by Andrew Cruz. Andrew Cruz looking to become hardcore champion here. A little bit of redemption too. And a kick out by Brian Black. Andrew Cruz, of course, looking to become champion as his opportunity at the Global Championship was stolen courtesy of Caleb Shaw back before incarceration. That was over 2 pay-per-views ago. And since then, Andrew Cruz has been downright determined to become a champion, but he just got the living daylight spirit out of him too. But he's able to power out. Still hanging in this, still staying alive is Cruz. Brian Black went for the stunner, nobody home. Oh, the rolling cutter kick. Not sure what you call that, but I'm going to call it that. A rolling cutter kick, and this could be it. No, kick out by Brian Black again. Uh-oh. This could be it. Brian Black could be in trouble. Got the head scissors applied. Trying to choke out Black is Cruz. Look at the massive thighs and legs of Andrew Cruz wrapped around the head and neck of Brian Black. Uh-oh, Cruz looking for the drive-by perhaps. Bam! Big spear. He calls that the drive-by. 1, 2, 3, and he did it, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Cruz is the new WXW Hardcore Champion. Finally, after everything that Andrew Cruz has been through here in WXW, trying to capture gold, trying to climb that proverbial mountain, finally, it has all come down to this. Andrew Cruz is the brand new WXW Hardcore Champion. Definitely was a good match, David. Thank you. Holy cow. So take a look back at some of the action there in our replays.
Here is
that man right there has finally done it.
Hardcore champion.
He has finally become a champion. Look at the size of Andrew Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, your new hardcore champion, and who, I must say, will be the next idiot, in my opinion, to step up to Andrew Cruz. There you see it, celebrating with the title. Congratulations to the new hardcore champion, Andrew Cruz. Alright guys, we are not done. Well, apparently before our next match, we're going to hear from another superstar who got called up from Thrill Zone. That being Damian Draven. He was the last World Heavyweight Champion for Thrill Zone. So, I am very curious as to why Damian Draven is here tonight. He is scheduled to make his in-ring debut next episode on WXW, but apparently he cannot wait. He has something he needs to get off his chest here tonight, live in Portland on WXW. So stay tuned. Damian Draven next. Alright, we're just a little under 2 hours here. We still got 2 great matches to come, so stay tuned. Let's head to the ring with Damian Draven. Damian, the floor is yours. Well, thank you, and I just want to say hello, Portland, and welcome. Forget it. I'm not that kind of man. Listen, I'm here to tell you guys something very interesting. You guys might know who I am. I am the last Thrill Zone Heavyweight Champion, and I will be your first and next champion here. Now, no matter what championship that is, whether it be Intercontinental, Hardcore, Tag Team even, Global, Pacific Northwest, or the Undisputed Champion himself, I assure you, my path to success does not end where Thrill Zone ended. No. Because next week, I make my in-ring impact and debut here in WXW. And I assure you, whoever my opponent is next week, you will bow down to the Vampire Warrior, Damian Draven. Because next week, I'm coming for not only blood and vengeance, but for the mere fact of it is my time to become a champion. And if you stand in my way, I will knock you down so far that only ants will hear you scream. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Damian Draven, and I am here to take over. Ladies and gentlemen, Damian Draven here in WXW, one of the newest signees brought up from Thrill Zone. So this is going to be exciting. Next week, Damian Draven in action for the first time ever. Alright, up next, it is the debut of the Epic Elite, Kevin and Evan Epic, along with their good buddy Kevin Carmine, take on Johnny, Blake, and Austin, the Graves. So can the Graves shorten the arrival of the Epic Elite by taking them out here in six-man tag team action? We're going to find out. It's the Graves against the Epic Elite next on WXW. Alright, this is going to be one heck of a match, one heck of a debut here for the Epic Elite. But take nothing away from the Graves brothers. They know opportunity when it strikes. These guys have not been seen in quite a while, but they have come together tonight, and they said they want to be the first faction to take on the Epic Elite. So let's see what happens here between the Graves and the Epic Elite. I can tell you this much right now, I would not want to mess with the Epic Elite. These guys were on quite a hot streak over on Thrill Zone before it ended. So it's very, very unique to have the Epic Elite here. What kind of damage is the Epic Elite going to have in store for all of us here in their in-ring debut here for WXW? Kevin, Evan, and Kenny, I should say. It's Kenny Carmine, not Kevin, my bad. Kenny Carmine. So Kenny, Kevin, and Evan ready to do battle here next. Alright, here we go. Six-man tag team action here next on WXW. Here we go. Let's head down to ringside. Alright, here comes Johnny, Blake, and Austin, the Graves. Ready for tag team action here on WXW. In the middle, that is Johnny Graves. Austin on his right, Blake on his left. They are the divided. So the divided and the Epic Elite here tonight for the first time ever, clashing.
Graves and Johnny Graves, the Triangle of Terror.
All right, so the divided. This is the first time we see the divided here in tag team action. Usually we see these guys every once in a while in singles action, but tonight they joined forces. Like I said, they wanted to be the first team, the first band of brothers to take on the Epic Elite. So Johnny, Austin, and Blake, the Graves brothers, the divided, are here. Talk about competition. Their opponents tonight making their in-ring debut here in WXW, former Thrill Zone competitors. They are simply known as the Epic Elite. Alright, there they are, the Epic Elite in the center with the crown. That is the leader, Evan Epic. On his left, his brother, Evan,
at a combined weight of 655 pounds,
Kevin Epic.
Evan Eric.
And then on his right, that is Kenny Carmine.
And Kevin Eric.
So Evan and Kevin Epic, along with their good buddy, Kenny Carmine of the Epic Elite, this is their shocking debut here on WXW, going toe-to-toe with Johnny Blake and Austin Graves, the Divided. Talk about a cocky trio. These guys kind of remind me of a mix between D-Generation X and the NWO. The Epic Elite. This band of brothers and good buddies ready to do battle with the Divided. Alright, looks like it's going to be Austin Graves and the leader of the Epic Elite, Evan Epic, starting us off. Here we go, Evan Epic and Austin Graves. Ooh, nobody home for Evan. Gets planted face first there by Austin Graves. Now Austin, look at this. That crossface locked in on Evan Epic. This six-man tag team match. We still have our big, huge main event to come. Champion against champion, global champion Logan Grimes taking on undisputed champ, the Beast, Bradley King. That is up next. And that will be our main event of this evening here on WXW, live from Portland, Oregon, inside the sold-out Moda Center. Face first goes Evan Epic. But Evan, oh, he's just speared Johnny, or excuse me, that was Blake. Now Johnny Graves in trouble here. Apologize if I stumble over my words here. A lot of names to memorize here. Alright, Evan Epic tagging in Kenny Carmine. Look at this double team action here from the Epic Elite. What are we going to see here? Double back body suplex from the top turnbuckle by Evan Epic and Kenny Carmine. Kenny Irish whips Austin. Oh, went for the kick. Nobody home. Nice block there from Austin Graves. Kenny. Oh, super kick to the gut by Austin. Carmine. Nice snap suplex from Kenny Carmine. Goes for the cover, kick out, nobody home for Austin. Austin Graves, here comes Blake. Blake Graves is in. Kenny Carmine sees a nice deep arm drag from Kenny Carmine. Blake Graves lands on his feet. Down goes Kenny again. Look at this. Blake Graves going right after the chest of Kenny Carmine. Behind Blake, nice German suplex, snapping the neck of Kenny Carmine here. Irish whipped into the corner here, off the clothesline. Oh, and another deep clothesline, right to the back of the head and neck. Austin Graves, not the legal man in. There's the tag, here comes Kevin Epic. So Kevin Epic, the brother of Evan, and the good buddy of Kenny Carmine of the Epic Elite. And there you see Kevin planting that knee right to the back of the neck of Blake Graves. Epic Elite and the Divided going toe-to-toe for the first time ever. Big kick to the jaw sends Blake Graves crashing to the floor. And look at this, Kevin Epic up to the top turnbuckle here. Blake Graves is stunned. Kevin Epic from the top. Missile dropkick connects. How much of that did it take out of Kevin Epic? There you see Blake Graves kip up. Big boot to the face of Kevin Epic. Missing the kick is Kevin. Nice takedown there by Blake. Referee at a count of 4. Arm drag by Kevin. Super kick from Kevin Epic. The Epic Elite with a great debut so far. Nice backbreaker. Referee at a count of 7. These guys need to be careful. Do not want to get counted out in their debut. Blake Graves in trouble here with Kevin Epic. Irish whip into the corner of the Epic Elite. There's the tag. Here comes Kenny Carmine back in. And this time, Kenny and Kevin. What do they got in mind for Blake? Another back body suplex. Kenny Carmine, though, going right after Blake Graves here. Face first goes Blake. Epic Elite in full control right now of the Divided. Oh, but he gets taken down at the knee. Big, humongous clothesline there from Blake Graves. Kenny Carmine in trouble. What has Blake Graves got in store here? Oh, apparently trying for something. Nobody home there for Blake. There's the tag. Here comes the leader of the Divided, the older brother, Johnny. Likes to refer to himself as the only American Horror Story. So, Johnny Graves going right after Kenny Carmine here. Into the corner. Here comes Johnny. Johnny over the top. Big kick by Johnny Graves. Kenny Carmine is stunned here. Johnny Graves off the ropes. Big Hurricane Rana spike. There by the American Horror Story, Johnny Graves. You can if you want. I don't own them. They're up on Community Creations. Just look for Evan Epic, and you'll probably find Kenny and Carmine and Kevin Epic right near him, I would say. So I would just type in hashtag Epic and just see what comes up. You should come up with these guys, I hope. Like I say, I don't own them, so they're just random ones I found on the creations, and I found out that they were a faction, so I figured why not use them. And then the Graves, just type in Graves, and you'll probably come across Johnny, Austin, and Blake, if they're all still up there. Like I said, I don't own any of these guys. Nice version of a Trouble in Paradise there from Kevin Epic. Goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Oh man, the Epic Elite almost had the victory here. Big running knee there from Austin Graves. Kevin Epic in serious trouble. Here's Austin now firing away with those big right elbows right to the forehead. Oh, wait a minute. The Divided. What are we going to see here? The Epic Elite could be in trouble. Kevin Epic in serious trouble. Are we going to see that triple power bomb from the top rope, courtesy of the Graves brothers? Kevin Epic in trouble. He's up. Down goes Kevin Epic. There's the cover by Austin Graves. 1, 2. Oh, Kenny Carmine inadvertently taking out the ref. Obviously will stop the count and save this matchup for the Epic Elite. Jawbreaker there from Kevin Epic. Stunning Austin Graves. Austin sent into the corner. Big boot there by Austin. Catches Kevin. Nice float over. Big kick there. Uh-oh, what does Kevin Epic got in mind? Kevin has him up. Nice back suplex. Goes for the pin, and obviously a nonchalant pin is not going to do it in. If you're Austin Graves, there's the tag. Here comes the leader of the Epic Elite. This is Evan Epic back in. Evan Epic going right after Austin Graves. Irish whip into the corner. Big elbow from Evan. Ooh, nice shot to the jaw there by Austin Graves. Off the ropes, ducks that one. Big Hurricane Rana there from Austin Graves. There's the tag. Now it's leader against leader. Johnny Graves and Evan Epic, the Divided and the Epic Elite. The two main people in these factions going toe-to-toe right now in the middle of the ring. Nice kick there. And look at this, the American Horror Story, Johnny Graves, going right after the Epic one himself, Evan Epic. Oh, what a right forearm. Talk about knockout shot. But somehow Evan Epic back to his feet, knee right to the jaw of Johnny. Evan Epic has him up. Big power bomb from Evan Epic. We're going obviously way over our 2-hour mark here for WXW. But thank you guys for staying with me. We still have our main event to come. Thank you for YouTube for letting us go over our 2-hour mark here tonight. Remember, I'm doing this all in character, guys, so just bear with me. We can go as long as we wanted to, really. But I'm trying to make it feel like a real show. Alright, referee needs to get control of this matchup. Austin Graves is in, so is Kevin Epic. But the two legal men, Evan Epic and Johnny Graves. Oh, he messed with that epic kick. Oh, but he's able to withstand the assault from the American Horror Story. Johnny Graves in trouble. Evan. I always get them two backwards. Evan Epic. Nice slingshot right to the throat. And now works on the legs. The stump puller here by Evan Epic. Johnny Graves rolls out of it. Which faction will make a huge impact here? Will it be the Epic Elite or will it be the Divided? Big Irish whip there by Johnny. And again, the ref gets taken out, of course. Alright, trio will position. This is not good if you're Evan Epic. Johnny Graves. Uh-oh. Evan Epic trying to get out of this. Meanwhile, Johnny Graves. Oh no, what has the American Horror Story got in mind? Not a coast to coast. Coast to coast! Oh my goodness, Evan Epic is busted wide open. Suicide-like coast to coast dropkick there from Johnny Graves, taking out the leader of the Epic Elite. Now we'll go for a cover here. 1, 2, and somehow Evan Epic able to kick out. This match continues here on WXW. Here's the tag. Here comes Blake Graves back in, ready to pick the bone, so to speak. Look at this, chopping away. Chop and punch, and then a big knee right to the jaw. Evan Epic is in serious trouble, but Kenny Carmine in to break things up. Now things are breaking down. All three members of the Divided are in. Kenny Carmine, though, look at this single leg Boston Crab on Blake Graves. Austin now in trouble with Kenny as well. Nice brain buster from Kenny Carmine. That will send Austin Graves crashing to the floor. But both legal men are down. Evan Epic now back to his feet. Blake Graves in trouble here. Evan Epic now with a rear chin lock applied. Blake Graves able to get out of it though. Irish whip by Blake sends Evan into the corner. There's the tag. Here comes Johnny Graves back in. Look at this double team from the American Horror Story. Oh, double team. Nice maneuver there from the Graves brothers. Goes for the cover, and look at this. Referee doesn't see it. Feet on the ropes. And wisely, Evan Epic able to kick out. Obviously the ref did not see the feet on the ropes. This could be it. 1, 2. No, big kick out here from Johnny. Talk about things breaking down. These two factions going at it here. Oh, 8 defeat from Evan Epic. Evan feeling something. Hey, Brandon Ace, how's it going? Oh! Knee to the face of Johnny Graves. 2. Not a kick out from Johnny Graves. How's it going, guys? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry if you've missed anything. We still have a big main event to come. The Beast Bradley King taking on Logan Grimes, champion against champion. Non-title main event. Right now we're seeing the debut of both the... well, actually, we've seen... I'm doing pretty good, man. We've seen the Graves brothers, Johnny Blake and... Johnny Blake and Austin before, but never in a tag team match together. So for the first time ever, the American Horror Story, Johnny. And then you see Austin out on the outside there. And then, of course, down and out, trying to get to his feet. That's Blake. They are the Divided, going toe-to-toe with the debuting Epic Elite. Kenny Carmine, Kevin, and Evan Epic. And, man, the Epic Elite almost stole the victory there. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. Hopefully you are too, Brandon Ace. Thank you for stopping by, bro. Oh, big running knee in that one. Busting open the leader of the Divided. This could be it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and again, Blake Graves just barely there to break things up. Blake Graves going to pay for it, though, because, man, did he just get wiped out by Evan Epic. Evan saving his brother, Kevin. There's the tag. Here comes their good buddy, Kenny Carmine. The referee it down again. Kenny Carmine going to take advantage here. Alright, I'll be right back after this. Stay tuned.
Here are your winners, Austin Graves, Blake Graves, and Johnny Graves, the Triangle of Terror. Making his way to the ring from Madison, Wisconsin, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Global Champion, the Savior, Logan Grime, Champion. And his opponent from Annapolis, Maryland, weighing in at 300 pounds, the undisputed World Heavyweight Champion, the Beast, Brad King, Champion. here is your winner, the Beast, Brad King.
Alright guys, sorry that I was not able to commentate that awesome match between the Beast and Logan Grimes. I had a very important phone call I had to take care of real quick. But, man oh man, what a battle that I just witnessed as I sat back and watched Logan Grimes take on the Beast, champion against champion in our main event. And then before that, the Epic Elite failed on their mission to dominate in their first matchup as they fell victim to the divided Austin Blake and Johnny Graves in that 6-man tag team matchup. But tonight, the dominant champion prevailed here in the Beast, Bradley King, making Logan Grimes tap out in our main event. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot more still to come on the next episode of WXW. This has been Brandon Pickett for Thriller 23-Way Productions, in sponsorship by the UWS, the United Wrestling Syndicate, and SWA, the Social Media Wrestling Association, reminding you to keep thrilling and killing, be kind to yourself and each other, and until next time, I'll see you on the flip side as this Thriller is about ready to moonwalk out of here. Have a good night, guys. Thank you.